Heyo, welcome back. This is the Bronze League, where we're still bad at games. Today we're on episode 4 of Sonic Cat Plays not Sonic Cat Plays Let's Play Valley Let's Play Valley Let's Play. We're playing Valley. This episode 4. We're just starting right where we were when we stopped last time. Obviously, we're just gonna get into it because I'm making a mess of this. So last time we were here, we had basically just opened this door. We collected some acorns, like we were on a mission, like it was our job. And now we are on to the next area. Crane blocked overhead. So this is when we got our little swingy deal just a second ago, and that's actually the technical name for that, is this swingy deal. Note from a Pathfinder, we've got a large portion of this valley mapped out so far. As far as I know, we've explored most of the acorn doors. I hear there are at least a couple squads with almost enough medallions to access that big step pyramid. Alright, well, I've not seen the big step pyramid. Oh, there's a dead tree. Apparently I caught an acorn without looking, which is impressive. That's how good I am, apparently, at this game. I don't even have to actually look anymore. So can this... Yep, okay, that just pulls us straight up. That is really cool. That's never gonna not be cool. Alright, we are on our way. Hopefully this episode we can get a lot done. Maybe explore the top of this facility. Ooh, the little sprite's my favorite. It's just like a Miyazaki movie, these little guys. That's what they really remind me of. You want me to ruin this one's day? Ha! Ruined. I'm sorry, that actually really creeps me out. Don't do that. Note from the Virginia King, not the Virginia King, or perhaps the Virginia King, maybe she's really famous. Samsara. Samsara. The repeating cycle of birth, life, and death affected by the karma fostered during one's life. Is this what Pathfinders experience, constantly dying and reviving? According to Buddhism, there's no beginning to this cycle, but it can, however, be broken through in life. I'm trying to read! Thank you. So there's a door here, an acorn door. 12. I have 51. I'd say we can do that. So I'm imagining that we have to go that way because you normally probably wouldn't be able to just open this up. Or there's a chance that you might not be able to open this up. So let's see what we got. Fancy crate. What do you got for us? Just an energy upgrade. I say just, but they're insanely useful. So that door... If I had to wager a guess, I'd say we're going to end up coming out of this door when we go all the way around, but I can't open it for now. And is there anything... Yeah, I mean, it's just acorn. Alright. Okay. That was easy enough. Oh. Pacified. Easy. Wasn't even worried. Now that I had seen that other cave, though, once upon a time, not that far away, where I thought we were going to die, now I'm sort of a lot more vigilant about checking all of the ramps and things. So like this right here, just to be sure that we're not really missing. There. Ooh. Is there a am I gonna be able to get back up? No, probably not. Yeah, I can't reach that. Alright, so we're not gonna go down there right now. Also, I gotta be honest, I feel like I have a lot more energy than I could ever possibly need. Because double jumping requires, you know, a single tiny bar off of my gauge. Wait, I've already been up here. I swear this is where I... Apparently not, and I'm an idiot. Explore the elevator shaft. Checkpoint 2. Alright. We need work gloves and hard hats. We don't have either of those. Note from an engineer. Ever since the Pathfinder program decided to use the Deadeye crane blocks as part of their training, my engineers have been consistently putting themselves in harm's way to set them up. One poor fellow tragically fell to his death while stringing up a Deadeye across a chasm. We don't even wear a damn leaf suit. Otherwise, he may have lived. What a waste. Why would he not? That just seems like poor planning on your part. This explore the elevator shaft sort of feels like fall down the elevator shaft, but... Oh, yep. Okay, yep, it's... Excellent. Okay, well, thank God I can power it with my God gun. I think I mentioned it in the last episode really briefly, and maybe I didn't finish my thought. I have a legitimate fear about squeaky elevators, making noises, not working, falling, you know, generally falling to your death in an elevator, trapped in a cold metal cage as it becomes your coffin. But, you know, just the usual. Oh, this is the slow... Oh, there's an invisible ceiling? Yes. Oh, come on. This is the officially squeakiest elevator I've ever been in. Just let me out. I'm out. I'm out. I don't want to be in the elevator anymore. Wait, did that take us up like 3 floors? Yeah. Okay, it basically did. Terrific. So there's nothing to do there. This maybe was where... I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just going to stop talking. No. I was up there. I was definitely up there. Yeah, so I originally was right below me, I believe. Yep. So this is where I had originally seen broken in order to get here. Sorry. And this is now where we're supposed to be. So it turns out you were supposed to come up from there. You just weren't supposed to do it the way that I did it before. This... Is this tree dead? No kidding. I know I was making progress up the mountain, but, you know, when you see a dead tree, I mean, you're gonna save a dead tree. Am I right? Acorns? Got it. I should play baseball. I know. Ooh. Oh, they're just... This is... I'm trying... See, this is one of those situations, like, I'm caught between... I'd love to make progress going up the ramps, but I keep finding these trees that are dead. And, like I've said before, you can't just leave a dead tree. No one does that. Woo. Okay. As long as it doesn't fall off the edge. I believe that's all of them. Alright. So let's go. Make our way up here. Again, I can't oversell how much fun the platforming in this game really is. It is extremely satisfying to be able to jump these huge long distances and swing on chains and do all this other stuff. I really cannot tell you that enough. So I hope that that's coming through in these videos, is just how much fun it is to do this. And now that I have my chain grabbing deal... Oops. It's like the hook shot from Zelda, right? It's just a lot of fun to play around with. Right, so this is where we had gotten to before, but there was a large amount of cliff that would not let me, even with the best time jump in the world, I could not get across this. So... Oops. And it doesn't look like there's... I mean, there... You know, I said that. And then immediately I was like, well, I mean, maybe. I'm going to say for now, no. I'm just going to make a call. It might be the wrong one. And I know a thing or two about bad calls. I've made a lot of them. But in this case... I mean, there's that too. Like all of these. But I think that's just where I've already been mostly. So I don't want to retrace a bunch of old territory, I guess. Okay. What is this? Rock slide? Yeah, rock slide. Okay. That actually sounded like there were rocks actively about to start coming down. I was about to make a joke about it. Yeah, but what are the chances? And then heard that noise and kind of started to clench my butt. I'm sure it's fine. That tree is surprisingly alive, even though it looks extremely dead. What is dead actually? Oh, okay, that actually looks way more dead than it was. Fair. I was gonna call out the game for perhaps making a tree that looked extremely... So we have a Jeep? Where did all the people in this valley actually go? That's what I'm interested in. It's clearly been a long while. That is so unnecessary. That piano chord, really unnecessary. So, I mean, it's clearly been a long while because you can see, you know, there's ivy all over everything. The facilities are overgrown. I'm not entirely sure how long the actual amount of time is that's passed between whoever was originally here, like the military, and us. Did in the soundtrack, though, besides that opening chord. Continued journey to reach the mountaintop facility. So originally our quest was to reach the Soma facility, and it does appear as though we've done that. So we're definitely going to find a way in. How long has this been abandoned? Where did everyone go? I had that same question just a second ago. Trust me, you and I are on the same page about this. You see, I see something over there. Oh. Is that just a power orb? Oh. Okay. It was, listen, it was in the bushes, and it looked suspect. Or maybe I'm actually just not a very intelligent man. And feel free to not quote that in the comments of this video. Alright, so we gotta find a way in. And I'm still a little bit disappointed that I've not had to kill any valley life in order to progress a quest forward. I'm holding out hope that they make you make that decision. That you're forced to, in order to move forward, to make a decision to, like, kill life or kill trees or that sort of thing. But so far, they've not given me my wish. Ooh, what is... No, these are just old crates. Got another bar. They are... You know, I honestly would have thought that, you know, you might complete one extra energy bar, you know, every 2 or 3 hours, but they really don't skimp on how much energy that they're giving you to sort of play around with. Which is, it's fine, right? You know, I'm sure that if we get a little bit further into the game... Whoop. As we get a little bit further in the game and maybe there's more monsters and things, it might become much, much harder, and so having this many energy bars will actually be necessary. Oh, excellent. Little recharge packs, like an energy bar. Alright, so I feel like I've covered... Wait, no, I haven't covered this side. So right, I came up that path. I mean, I have 20 medallions. I still don't know what you do with medallions other than what this, like, the few pieces of story that I've gotten from the game. That there's apparently a temple, the medallion temple or something, where you can put these. And again, I'm trying to be thorough to make sure that I'm not missing anything. And, You know, I'm not always one for... This is interesting. This feels like an area that I shouldn't be in, but... I don't know. Can I? No, that's too high. That's way too high. I'm normally in these kinds of games not the kind of person who goes around and explores every inch of a building, because I usually find it pretty tedious to go back and forth and back and forth. But because the movement in this game is so fluid and it's easy to do and it's fun, I don't really find myself minding going from place to place. I really enjoy the challenge. I did not even a little bit make that jump. I enjoy the challenge of trying to figure out how to get from place to place and using, you know, parkour and jumping and sprinting and all that to try and... There we go. To make it from area to area. And it's clear that they expect you to take all sorts of very strange routes, right? You know, everyone is sort of going to get from place to place probably fairly differently. You know, it looks like I'm actually headed backwards from, like, the intended quote-unquote route. But this just... in exploration mode, this just really works for me. Sort of trying to find, you know, the back way up. As it were, if there was such a thing as the back way. So I feel like this is mostly explored. Oops. If I was a secret, I'd be back here. Unfortunately, I don't see anything. Okay. What is this way? I still haven't explored all the roofs. But at least... Okay, I think I need to go up. Yeah, I mean, okay. So they want you to follow this path, so let's do that. Because I feel as though I've explored most of this area over to my left. Also, there are storage tanks over there that are still very much full, or what appear to be full. So maybe not everyone has actually vacated. I would think that the fire truck. I live right near a fire station. You'd think that everyone, having vacated the area so long ago, or at least what seems so long ago, that there would sort of be no lights, no one home, as it were. What I'm sort of interested in is what are we gonna do once we get in? Amrita storage? Yeah, that's what I said. Apparently I'm just processing all of this faster than the character we're actually playing. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. So there are higher level swarms. Why am I still here? Okay. Good to know. Okay, so the game has introduced us to a new enemy, and it is, it's a little bit more dangerous than the other one. Shoots very quickly. Okay, so we clearly need to get up there and crash down. That seems... I like this a lot. Wait. Take me up. Okay, okay, you know, let's do this a different way. This is... Okay, you know what? Let's just see if I can crash through with that much. No. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna use this upward momentum. Yes. Oh, I could have just gotten all the way up to the top. Alright. I've accidentally forced myself to take a slightly longer path. Wait, if I get off this... I wasn't up there. Okay, hold on. I may have just found something interesting. Because I don't think up there is really your intended... Ah, yeah, look at that. Secret, 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 secret. Okay, we did it. Now it looks like they just want you to propel yourself straight up, but we're already up here. So what I'm thinking is just to get a... Oh, please land. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That was enough. Pendulum. The life seed found within the valley, produced once every 1,000 years from the so-called Titan tree, has been confiscated by the military and taken to the Soma facility for scientific purposes. Alright. Again, I'm not sure how we're getting this information. Because he shouldn't know this, right? I mean, the story goes that we're just a 20-something or 30-something. Take energy from storage cells to restock your reserves. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I see. That's a... Okay. Oh, okay. That's neat. I mean, that I think is supposed to be blood. Is this turning into a spooky game? That's definitely blood. Note from a guard. I'd give anything to be a Pathfinder, but there's no way I'd ever be eligible unless I suddenly lost 60 pounds. That'll never happen. Too bad. I bet you could pick up a lot of girls in those things. Of course. The important parts. Audio logs. So, note from a researcher, within the Soma facility we're surrounded by the Amrita fuel slugs extracted from the valley. As such, we tend to be isolated from the effects of the Pathfinder's quantum death side effects. I was amazed one day to step out of the valley to see scores of dead trees around me. So they, through doing this research, it sounds like they were just killing the valley. Ooh. I thought I saw something there. I'm sure it is actually there. Looks like an enemy. I hear what sounds like an enemy. Huh! No? Okay. The game is definitely taking on a very spooky vibe. And I kind of dig it. Because now we're getting into the story, right? We're getting into sort of the... Got him. I thought he was there. We're getting into the, you know, what sort of happened. And obviously we've not seen a single body the entire time we've been playing. But definitely see, like, you know, for instance, bloodstains. Note from a worker. Most of the contractors who helped construct this place have been sent back home, having no idea where exactly in the mountains they had been working. As far as they knew, they were simply building an alternative energy research compound. The army was careful to hide the orbs, ruins, and sprites from the contractors, limiting where they could go and what they could see. So a bunch of people who were basically conned, well, maybe not conned, but tricked into working here and for them. Energy refill. So they had no idea what was going on. Okay. I guess I just gotta go up. And we'll see where we get. See where that takes us. It's a little bit darker than I would like. It's a little bit, it makes it a little bit tough to see where I'm going. But who needs to see where they're going? Just want to make sure that, yeah, it doesn't look like I can get in there. Okay. Oh, that's another one of those generators, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're pretty much full on energy. Looks like we're gonna go vent exploring. So let's do that. Loose lips sink ships. So you can see his face. Okay. So, super secret project. Don't tell anyone. Probably murder people who get out of line and make sure that no one knows what you're actually doing here. Vent access. I'd have never guessed. But yeah, I mean, if you look at, for instance, the rust in here, the mushrooms and, you know, flora and fauna that are growing on absolutely everything. It's pretty obvious that this is long since been evacuated or abandoned, or everyone got murdered. Getting really good at exploring vents. I sort of half expect to have something jump out. Oops. You see, I want to turn on before I get down there. Okay. They prevent you from doing that probably on purpose, I'd guess.
Welcome to the Pendulum Research and Development Site. All personnel must report to the front desk for appropriate security.
That sound was horrendous. Note from Andrew Fisher, due to the power strain as the reactor ramps up production to meet our increased quota, we've experienced frequent power outages. As such, I've ordered Amrita generators as backup power source to be temporarily installed throughout the facility. Blackouts should cease. So, they have this super secret project. We're going to keep it secret. As they're developing, the valley outside is dying. Note from a worker, we better finish up this project soon. Those supply drops are only scheduled to arrive for a few more months. Otherwise, due to the isolation policy, we're on our own. The pilots know nothing of this operation other than their orders to drop off supplies to this location until the end of this year. I think they were told this is for a mining operation. No wonder Fisher's going mad over our timelines. Okay, so we have a new piece of information. Not only were they doing all this in secret, but obviously, because they're so far out away from anything else, they were cut off from supplies and were really relying on these supply drops, as he was saying in that note, to help them survive. Note from a researcher. I finally got to see one of those orbs out in the wild while I was on leave for the day. There's nothing surreal about them. There's something surreal about them. I stared into it for who knows how long. I could not have messed that up more if I had tried. Note from Andu. Oh, yeah, I already. Andu. So it looks like the next part of our adventure is going to be there. We're basically at the end. That is my timer for the 30 minutes. So I think what I'll do is I'll wrap up here and probably immediately start on the next one, because it looks like we're right at the gate to a next area here. So this is a good stopping point for now. So we'll go ahead and do that. So if you enjoyed, if you had a good time, like usual, like always, let me know in the comments. We're still working through this. It's still a work in progress. I've adjusted the audio and video, like you guys have said. I've added some stuff at the end, like some notations and things like that. But that's basically it for episode 4. So as always, we're the Bronze League. It's garbage from start to finish. I'm so happy that you spent this time with me, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.